Christopher Nolan is undeniably one of the most acclaimed directors of the 21st century. In a film industry dominated by huge blockbusters and established franchises, he's carved out a niche as a true original.
And here we go.
Nolan's films stand out for their philosophical depth and complicated storytelling. But what makes his work so unique? How does he leave us in awe, sometimes scratching our heads and always captivated? To put it simply, what's the one question Christopher Nolan asks in almost every film he makes? What if time isn't what we think it is? This guy doesn't just play with time, he bends it, twists it and uses it like a puzzle that pulls you deeper into his world. And somehow you love getting lost in it. From unraveling mysteries backwards to literally making time run in reverse, Nolan has made time his favorite toy, and he's been doing it from day one. But just how far does this obsession go? And why is time such a powerful tool in his storytelling?
Lenny, come on. You're not a killer.
That's why you're so good at it.
Take Memento, where time moves backwards, forwards and in every which way, and it's pointed right at you. Imagine waking up every day without knowing what just happened or how you got where you are. That's the twisted reality Leonard Shelby lives in. He's got short-term memory loss, but what makes Memento so brilliant isn't just Leonard's condition, it's the way Nolan puts us inside Leonard's fractured mind by messing with time like no one had ever seen before. Instead of telling the story from start to finish, he splits the film into two timelines. The first one, shot in gritty black and white, moves forwards when Leonard is piecing together the clues of his past. But the second timeline, that's the real trick. It's told in color and plays backwards, starting at the end and rewinding scene by scene until we get to the beginning of Leonard's journey. This creative choice of Nolan was intentionally made to make you feel what Leonard feels, which is total confusion. You're trying to figure out who the bad guys are, just like Leonard, but you have to do it in reverse. It's not just a narrative trick, it's psychological warfare.
But you wouldn't clap yet, because making something disappear isn't enough. You have to bring it back.
In The Prestige, time is a real magic trick. On the surface, it's a story about two rival magicians, but underneath, it's a carefully constructed illusion where time is being manipulated to keep you and the characters guessing until the very end.
And the only way that I know how to do it is to find you a bloody good double.
Both magicians, Borden and Angier, are obsessed with creating the perfect illusion. Whether it be Borden living a double life or Angier duplicating himself before being sacrificed, time is their secret weapon. But here's where Nolan really pulls the rug out from under you. The movie itself is structured like a magic trick. The pledge, the turn and the prestige. And time is a misdirection that keeps you from seeing the truth until it's right in front of you. You think you're following the story in real time, but Nolan's been manipulating time all along, making sure you only see what he wants you to see, just like a magician.
The reason I knew Inception was possible was because I did it to her first. I did it to my own wife.
Inception takes us through 5 different layers of reality, each one bending time in ways that will blow your mind. Nolan isn't just telling a story, he's making time fold in on itself, trapping us in a dream where the deeper we go, the slower it moves. This manipulation of time isn't just an incredible plot twist, it's the entire heist.
I specialize in a very specific type of security. Subconscious security.
The team has to pull off an impossible mission while racing against different ticking clocks in each layer. And the stakes, if they fail to wake up in time, they could be lost in limbo forever. Time is literally the battlefield. But Nolan's real magic trick is how he uses time to build tension. As the dreams go deeper, the action ramps up, each layer moving at its own pace with its own dangers. By the time the van is falling off the bridge in layer 1, you're watching an entire snow-covered mountain assault in layer 3, all while time ticks away on every level. It's a roller coaster ride through collapsing dreams and collapsing timelines.
Already.
And then there's the real question. How can you even tell if you're still dreaming? That's the genius of Inception. It's warped to the point where you can't trust what's real anymore. Cobb's spinning top keeps us all guessing. Is this reality or are we still dreaming?
Cooper! Cooper, what are you doing?
Newton's third law. You gotta leave something behind.
In Interstellar, time isn't just a ticking clock, it's the force that can change everything. While humanity faces extinction on Earth, time is the one resource running out faster than anyone can handle. And as the crew ventures into space, Nolan introduces a mind-bending twist. The deeper into space you go, the more time slips away. Time in Interstellar is both emotional and personal. Every minute counts, literally. As Cooper and his crew approach the planet orbiting a black hole, Einstein's theory of relativity becomes a brutal reality, and 1 hour on the surface equals 7 years back on Earth. That's not just a number, that's family, children, life slipping away with every heartbeat. The emotional weight of those lost years hits you like a tidal wave, turning time into a ticking bomb you can feel in your chest. But Interstellar doesn't stop there. Nolan pushes the boundaries of time further, where time is something you can see and manipulate. In the Tesseract, Cooper reaches through time itself, where he is no longer bound by the rules of time. We are now in a place where time can be folded, just like a physical dimension. By the end of Interstellar, time isn't just a ticking clock, it's a loop. Time becomes both the villain and the key to saving humanity. Nolan makes time feel infinite and terrifying all at once, but he also reminds us that the most important moments are the ones we have right now, because once they are gone forever.
There are 400,000 men on this beach.
In Dunkirk, time isn't just moving away, it's closing in fast. Christopher Nolan takes the intensity of war and adds a relentless clock, making time the ultimate enemy, telling its story from 3 different timelines: land, sea, and air, each with its own ticking clock. The soldiers on the beach have 1 week to survive, the civilians on the boats have 1 day to rescue them, and the pilots in the sky, they have got 1 hour to hold off the enemy. These timelines all overlap and the tension builds as each moment inches closer to disaster. Nolan plays with time here like a conductor leading an orchestra, each beat hitting harder as the stakes rise while the timelines moves faster and the tension heightens. Each of these stories move at its own pace, but they all crash together in one breathtaking crescendo. Nolan doesn't just tell a story, he traps you inside the ticking clock of war, where every second could mean life or death. And just like the soldiers on that beach, you'll feel every last moment.
You want to crash a plane, but not from the air. No, it's so dramatic. Well, how big a plane? That part is a little dramatic.
In Tenet, time isn't just a concept, it's a weapon. Nolan doesn't just bend time like he did in Inception, he inverts it, rewinds it, and makes it collide with itself. We're not just dealing with forward momentum here, we are fighting in reverse, in real time all at once. Time in Tenet runs in 2 directions. Forward like we are used to, and backward like we have never seen before.
Inversion.
Aim it and pull the trigger.
You're not shooting the bullet, you're catching it.
Nolan introduces the idea of inversion, where objects and people can move in reverse through time. The genius of Tenet is how it turns time into a battlefield. You're watching action scenes that are happening forward and backward at the same time. It's like 2 versions of reality are colliding and you are stuck in the middle trying to figure out which side you are on. Nolan doesn't just challenge you to understand the flow of time, he dares you to survive it. Time runs out, rewinds and runs out again, leaving you questioning whether you're watching the future unfold or the past replay, making time your deadliest enemy.
Are we saying there's a chance that when we push that button, we destroy the world? Chances are near zero. Near zero.
In Oppenheimer, time is a ticking bomb that threads together the past, present and future of one man's legacy. Christopher Nolan doesn't just tell the story of J. Robert Oppenheimer, he dissects time to show us how decisions made in one moment can reverberate across history. Nolan plays with time to show us Oppenheimer's mind, his brilliance, his fears, and the weight of what he's about to unleash. Time isn't linear here, it's layered, just like Oppenheimer's thoughts. And the heart of it all is the Trinity test.
What we were able to get into the finished film, to me, is extraordinarily beautiful, but also very frightening.
Time seems to stop. Nolan draws the moment out, stretching seconds into what feels like an eternity as the audience wait for the inevitable explosion. The tension is unbearable, and when the bomb finally detonates, it's not just a physical blast, it's a moment that splits history into 2, before and after. Nolan's use of time in Oppenheimer isn't just about chronology, it's about showing how the past, present and future are all tied together. Time becomes a chain reaction, just like the bomb itself. So what's Nolan's secret? It's that time isn't just a theme, it's a tool. He uses it in every aspect of filmmaking, from plot to visuals to music, creating a cohesive experience where time is a character in itself. As viewers, we don't just watch the clock, we feel it. So what's your favorite use of time in Nolan's movies? My personal favorite is Inception, but I would love to hear what you think. So drop your pick and thoughts in the comments below. Please like, share and subscribe for more deep dives into the art of filmmaking. And if you're interested, here is another video for you to watch. Thanks for watching.